Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to make tamales de pollo salvadoreños. It is our favorite dish in my family that we eat around the holidays. For this recipe we're going to need 4 pounds of chicken thigh, 2 bags of banana leaf, 2 large green bell peppers, 10 small potatoes, a small jar of capers, 1 jar of green olive, 1 package of relajo spice, about a cup of pork fat, and about 3 cup of olive oil, and 12 cup of harina masa. Okay, this is the chicken. I cooked it last night already with water, and I put in the water tomato, garlic, celery, salt, and let it boil for like about half an hour. Then let it cool down. And now we are shredding it. Shred it for like small pieces and take the bone out. I use thighs because I prefer to use thighs because the meat is not too dry, and I don't remove the skin because we need the fat for flavor and for the tamales not to be too dry, so we need the fat. So chicken thigh or chicken legs, it will be the perfect chicken for it. Now this is done. We are going to move on to the banana leaf. Okay, this is the banana leaf. I already cleaned them. I put them in hot water and let it sit for like 10 minutes and then rinse it out. Then put another 10 minutes with hot water and clean them very well. Now they are ready, very clean, ready to use. So what we're going to do is to have some aluminum paper. So we put the aluminum, and then we put the banana leaf on top, and then put another one, and then put another leaf, and then you go like that until you're done and do all the banana leaf. I like to put a large banana leaf so the tamal will have the flavor of the banana leaf on it, and the aluminum is just to hold it when we are cooking it. Okay, this is the bell pepper. I already cut some, but I'm gonna show you how I cut it. Cut it like in small slices like this, the long ones. Just give a little flavor of in the tamal. This is optional. If you don't want it, you don't have to. Okay, now we're gonna cut the potatoes. Need to cut it like in a small cubes, kind of like this. I already cut some. So just showing you how to cut it. It is give you a very good taste, but it doesn't need to be too big or too small because you need to cook when the tamal is cooking. Okay, now we're gonna pour the green olives in the bowl like that. I already had the capers in there together, and now we're going to toast the spicy relajos. Now we are going to toast the spices. Don't have to toast it too much, just a very little. Okay, we have in the spices we have sesame seeds, oregano, bay leaf, garlic, pumpkin seeds, plum, chilies, annatto powder, cumin, ground clove, and black pepper. But if you buy it in the package or it's all there, so it's just okay. You don't need to buy it separate. It's already mixed, special for tamales. Okay, the spices are done. Now we're going to blend it with a cup of tomato sauce that I forgot to mention it earlier. It is very thick, so we're going to put a cup of water. Smells very good. Okay, now we're pouring that relajo spices in the frying pan. And we're going to put a tablespoon of the pork fat and some of the amaretto powder, annatto powder. Sorry, we call it achote. So I get, I'm learning how to call it in English. This one is just for color, so it's not flavor, just color. But you can put as much as you want, to reach the color that you desire. Yes, this one we let it to boil. You need to make it a little bit thicker. So we're gonna boil it for like a few minutes in the low heat. Okay, our sauce is ready. This is supposed to be a little bit thickened. If it doesn't get thick too quick, then you can add a little bit of corn flour to make it thicker. Okay, now we are going to make the masa. I have 12 cup of maseca, and this is the broth that we use to cook the chicken. This is very important. That's why we need to cook it like early morning or the night before, so the broth, it can be like cool down, so we can mix the masa with the broth. Otherwise, it will be too hot. Okay, now we're going to start putting the broth on the masa. I'm going to start with 4 cups and see how it goes. The broth, you can start putting it like, little by little. We don't want it to get too loose, the masa to get too loose. This is very relaxing. This is a very good stress out. Doing the masa. Look at this. This is the best part. This is the consistency that we need after putting the chicken broth. Now we're going to add pork fat. So the way to know if it needs more fat is doing this test. Hands, and then you can just press it, and you see like it is easy on my hands, then it is ready. You can tell this one is a little bit more. So we're going to put some olive oil, about half a cup of olive oil. The pork fat is optional. If you don't want to use pork fat, you can use just olive oil. Just gonna put 2 teaspoons of salt. The chicken broth has salt already, so you don't need to put too much salt. We do the test again. And that's better. See, that's how you can, be like, when there is no more masa on your hand, just fat. It's ready to make the tamales now. Okay, now we have all the ingredients ready. Now we are going to put the tamal together, and I'm gonna show you how to roll it. We put 1 spoon of masa in the middle of that banana leaf. Then we put that sauce that we did with the relajo spicy. Put some chicken. It's not a rule. You can do it, like whatever. So long as all the ingredients go together, it's fine. And olives and some capers, the pepper, and the tomato, the potato. So once you have everything there, I like to roll it in the banana leaf first, because I like the tamale to get the flavor from the banana. And then we put it on the aluminum paper. Try to make it a little tighter, kind of like a burrito. Roll it and then close it at the ends like that. I usually don't measure any, like, when I'm making it, so sometimes they are big, sometimes small, but it doesn't matter really. Do it one more time. Chicken, the olive, and the pepper, potato, and there. See, this one looks smaller, but it's okay. It looks shorter. Okay, now we finished rolling the tamales. Now it's time for cooking. I made 50 of them, but I only cooking 8. The rest I put them in the freezer for when people come over, you can just cook them and they'll be fresh. So we just gonna put them in the pot. And we cover them and we wait until the water is boiling. When the water start boiling, then the time start counting. So it takes about 3 hours to cook. Okay, it's been 3 hours now. We go into unwrap them and try them. It smells very good. So we are going to unwrap it and get it a try. Smells good. Very nice and hot. Ooh, smells so good. Okay, let's try it. Very good. My family, they like it with crema or curtido, but I like it like this. Buen provecho.